Welcome to another video. Not another rest.
Chris, you want to go home?
Yeah.
All right, we drove all the way out here for this. What's up and good morning, guys? Welcome back to another video. Chris, what are we doing today? Why are you running?
Yeah. Ow.
Oh, jeez. It's hard to find good help around here these days, guys. All right, y'all, today I'm very excited. As you guys know, we're currently in the midst of the SEMA Bronco project. And speaking of SEMA Broncos, look at that. We got a sick Bronco right there. Well, and we got this guy. Bro, it's like 90 degrees out here. What are you wearing?
Okay, at least I got the work for a key tag, right?
Good. Where can you find that?
Workforapparel.com.
Nice, nice. So, as you guys know, I have the BAJA kits front suspension we're gonna be putting on the Bronco. And at the time of ordering that, like the rear suspension setup, it just didn't exist. They hadn't really developed anything for it yet. Well, they have now. And BAJA Kits has invited us to come up to, I believe we're at BRENTHEL, which is like their luxury pre-runner side of things. We're gonna take a tour of this whole setup that they got here, check out some cool stuff, meet the owners of BRENTHEL, also pick up the rear suspension setup for the Bronco. So I'm super excited. We've got Chris. Chris is already just wandering off doing his own thing. Obviously Nick, American Duramax, you guys know Nick. Remember this build right here? We haven't actually, I mean, I haven't seen this thing in person since everything's been color matched.
I got the what are they? These switchback? No, not switchbacks. From Boost Auto Parts.
Nice, dude, looking good.
Those guys came through. Those guys are awesome.
Yeah, shout out to the homies at Boost. They make top quality stuff right there.
What else changed? We put the Roadmaster springs on finally.
Nice.
Those are on right here. This is our new Mega Duty kit, so it's the only one that's on a truck in the old United States. So you guys will get to see that at SEMA.
Yep.
We got the backflip bed cover. So all that's new, and then all the color matching.
And then Nick's also going to help us deliver the CRF 110 to the Work For It giveaway winner. He lives closer to Nick than us, so
yeah.
Nick's going to be the halfway point.
Exactly.
Dang, we got room in this thing. We got a hitch in here.
Oh yeah, we got room.
Okay, okay. I kind of want to check out this Bronco. Dang, dude, look at this setup. Look at this setup. You guys might not know, but so this is actually basically the setup we're going to be running. What are these? Are these? They are 37s. Dang. 37s don't look big on these things. Like you put 37s on a truck and they look big.
Yeah.
We are going to be running 37s on my Bronco. This is essentially the exact setup we're going to be running right here. JT, Ryan, nice to meet you, brother. Sure, man. No, we've been talking. Nice to finally meet you in person.
JT. I'm Nick. Nick, nice
Pleasure.
to meet you.
JT.
I brought a little entourage.
Awesome. This is going to go to SEMA as well.
Okay.
I think we're going to try to do. Jordan's thinking about putting 39s on this thing out there. Oh,
I'm going to be jealous if you guys pull that off. So where are we? Give us are we at BRENTHEL or are we at BAJA Kits?
Yeah, so this is all under one roof now.
Okay.
We started everything under one roof before, moved out to Temecula, separated it. Brothers were like, why did we do that? Found this spot, brought everything all under one roof again.
Nice.
So the brothers are inside, so you will meet them and they'll give you a full tour of the shop.
Rad.
But now we're under a 55,000 square foot facility.
Nice.
So it's pretty killer. Definitely take you in. So yeah, we have a few of the trucks out here right now. So
yeah, give us a walk around of this. What is it?
So this is Jonathan's 21 F-150.
Nice.
It does have our pre-runner kit on it as well. So it is a 3-inch wider per side setup. Very similar to the Raptor.
Yeah.
You're going to build a Raptor. And then it has the Fiberworks carbon fenders and bedsides.
I tried to get these. These are almost impossible to get now.
Yes, we have the hookups just because of the race side.
Yeah.
So you'll see it inside.
But didn't they discontinue the TAs or the?
Yes.
So
they have their new ones. I forgot what compound it is and stuff, but it works a lot better.
I just love the smooth sides. Like to me, this is like the epitome of a pre-runner look right here. Is having that smooth side.
Exactly.
So I was searching. I was gonna put BAJA TAs on the Bronco.
Yeah.
But I just could not find any. Other than there's like the one random shop that had a couple lying around.
Yeah.
Cool, man. Well, let's jump in it. Yeah, I'm excited. So when I was talking to the guys over at Fiberworks, we had talked about doing, just in case I didn't have time to get things painted, doing the carbon fiber fenders because I figured it would match the color of the Bronco, you know, should I not have time to get it painted. But unfortunately, the carbon fiber fenders, it's like 8 to 10 weeks to get them made. We didn't have that kind of time, so we went with the fiberglass, but the carbon fiber looks sick.
Yeah,
all right, boys, you ready?
Let's go.
You guys gotta spend some money though. Oh, we got the little split screen going on here. What's up, guys?
You never have enough screens.
Yeah. How's it going, man? Ryan.
Yeah, Jordan.
Nice to meet you, man.
Yeah, likewise.
Appreciate you letting us come out here.
Of course, yeah.
How's it going, man? Ryan. Nice to meet you. It's a beautiful building.
Thank you. It's a little bigger than where we started.
There you go.
Started out in the garage about 17, 18 years ago.
Nice.
And, worked into...
Can we get a quick little like just introduction to how BAJA Kits started? I love like the story of stuff.
Yeah, geez, quick little, huh? So, yeah, 17, yeah, the quick version. Jonathan can fill in the cracks here. So, I was basically just out of high school, and Jonathan was doing mortgages at a company, and then
oh, nice.
He decided he didn't really want to do that anymore. I didn't want to do that, so
went and started working for Sandcars Unlimited. Sandcar shop in Anaheim, and sweeping the floors. And Jordan and I started in our garage.
We were working at competitor sandcar shops, and then at night we go to his garage.
Went to school at night for welding, machining, CNC. Started with nothing dollar-wise or anything like that. Here we are today. We've got 45 employees, 55,000 square feet, and a nightmare every single day.
But it still probably beats doing mortgages.
No, it's pitching. No, I mean, we obviously get to race trophy trucks. That's what we do. We're going to Laughlin tomorrow. Yep. And Baja kits kind of started out of necessity, you know, for the regular daily driver. We have two companies, BRENTHEL Industries, which builds the race trucks. You'll see some of those back there. And then we've got Baja Kits, which builds for the daily driver truck. And, you know, we implement all the stuff that we learned from a trophy truck goes right into the Baja Kits products.
Nice. Well, I remember like BRENTHEL popping up back in the day of like the luxury pre-runner. And then I think me and him from like that point were like, one day we're going to own a luxury pre-runner. Like you guys nailed like that aspect of it, because that's the only way I'd want to do it. Like the race trucks are awesome and cool, but like so is air conditioning.
So one of the things is we have like 10,000 square feet of office. Right? We've always been struggling for just space in general. Right? So we finally have all this office. I mean, we're not set up yet.
Now we got to fill it.
We have rooms we don't even know what to do with half of them, and none of the walls have got anything on them. Offices are all huge. It's like,
dang, this place is big. It just keeps going.
I know. It's
this is rad.
It's too much space.
Right?
So here's our showroom. This started out like we took out some walls, we did flooring. So we're baby steps, but this is the first start of our kind of showroom. Obviously, there's no product on the shelves yet or anything like that.
Dude, look at this. That's a chunk of billet, huh?
Not too exciting, but we got a conference room over here. It's exciting to us because we never had it.
Well, I like seeing things evolve too, so it's cool to see it now.
Not that exciting, but really.
Oh, this is a big room.
Yeah, we. You know, it's like just getting meeting or even a team before a race or just.
Ooh, okay.
I don't know what this is. This is race truck bodies in here. So this is supposed to be a really bitchin' showroom, and it turned into a storage room real quickly. Not quite sure how that happened.
There's clearly no shortage of fiberglass in here.
No.
Jeez.
Some of these bodies are carbon fiber bodies, upwards of $15,000, $20,000 a piece. And the crazy thing is, the guys go to the race and they wreck them. They're gone at the end of the race. Plus paint. Paint's another $5,000 for them.
So are these all your trucks, all trucks yours plus sponsored trucks, or how does that work?
Ours plus sponsors plus customers. People that come to us to buy these are typically guys that have started their own company, done well, and now can afford to do it. We also have plenty of guys that are sponsored, like ourselves, do out different companies, but
you get a better idea when you show you the lineup of trucks.
Gotcha.
Wait till you see that.
So you guys know on the YouTube with my brand work for it and all about like promoting blue collar. I'd be willing to bet a lot of these trucks are construction company owners.
Absolutely. 90%.
Yeah.
There you go.
You work in the dirt, you play in the dirt.
There you go. Love it. Heck yeah.
So if you guys want to work with your hands, get out there, work with your hands, start a company, learn a trade, whatever it may be, and then you can come here. Yeah, then you can come spend money.
But keep working hard.
There you go. Nice. Oh, we just got all kinds of cool toys in here.
Jordan and I talk about you know, the amount of hours we used to spend, and I think Jordan's got that on lockdown. For about 10 years, we were at how many hours a week? 107. 107 hours a week for 10 years. We were on what we call the 99-cent menu for like 5 years, where at lunch we spent $2.
It was $1.07 each because you get a 99-cent cheeseburger and then you get a cup of water. So we had that.
You sound like the finance guy now.
Ryan, shop manager for BRENTHEL Industries.
What's up, brother?
And then this is the engineering design area. We got Gabe.
How's it going? How's it going?
And we got Matt who sits over there doing programming for the CNC. So this is our engineering design area.
Nice.
We got a 3D printer right there, and these are all of our prototype parts.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh, there you go. So these are literally Bronco upper links.
Nice.
So before we put something on the CNC, we will design it. We 3D print it, and then we can go bolt it on the truck. So we don't drive them around because it's not
right.
But as far as clearancing, we can fully cycle. We can do everything we need to without slowing down our CNC shop from production parts. That's awesome. And we can change it. We can cut it up, whatever we want to do. Before we put it on the big
That's rad. No, that's super cool. I like that.
And we do that for the trophy trucks, for Baja kits. So the processes are very similar for either whether it's a $500,000, $1 million truck or a Baja kit.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
What? How much time do we got in just like 3D printing this piece right here?
That one is a Gabe, what do you think that one is? 48 hours.
All right.
When Jonathan and I started doing this,
Cardboard templates?
lots of cardboard. It was scissors and,
We would have to get a 4x8 sheet of metal, and our biggest challenge with just the two of us in the shop was getting that 4x8 sheet of metal, because we didn't have it sheared, with plasma cutting it and moving it onto the table. And you're cutting out little pieces this big by hand on a bandsaw with drills, drill presses. It's pretty gnarly.
Oh wow, this is massive.
Yep.
Holy crap.
Small Costco. So we have 3 companies in here. We have Baja Kits, we have BRENTHEL Industries, the race trucks like Jonathan said, and we also have Rebel, which is our CNC shop.
Nice.
We'll show you that. But first off, this is Baja Kits area. So we basically do everything here except for powder coat and anodize. So like the finishing.
Yep, all the welding, all the machining, all the Uniball cups, all the Heims, everything is now made in-house.
Nice.
We took that in-house recently because we needed the control over production. It wasn't nearly as much of a cost thing, but we needed it when we needed it, and that was a new thing we brought in a couple of years ago.
Yep. And it's been huge, just control. So this, all these items down here just came back from either ano or powder coat, billet. So we do billet and weldments. Everything over there, those are getting staged. They came back from powder coat, they're getting staged to be assembled. Those are all steel, weldments, welded here.
Hundreds of kits at any given time in inventory.
Now, is everything made to order, or do you try to stock, or is it too hard to even stock because it goes out too quick?
It's a mix of both.
Okay.
Like let's say Broncos, we do a lot of Land Cruiser 300s, a lot of overseas stuff too, military stuff. So our higher volumes.
We try and keep inventory. It seems like we can never really get ahead of it.
Fair, that makes sense.
Always a challenge. We got some shiny parts right here.
Look at these. Dude, these look sick. I don't want to touch them. I don't want to scratch them. They look too good.
You don't want to put fingerprints on them.
I mean, you guys are used to beating your stuff up. I'm like, I like the pretty stuff.
No, we try and keep our daily drivers pretty nice.
All right.
They do go to Baja and get quite a bit of food, we try.
Dude, these are
we
sick.
still use them, we go out there, but I mean, that's why we, really, right? So you have a skid plate on the bottom.
Yeah, I was noticing that.
It's a replaceable skid plate. That way, that's one of the biggest things of making the trailing arcs with Broncos, is because the stock ones are pretty thin. It's like a tube, right? If you go over a rock and you were to bend that, then it changes the length, pivot to pivot, and then you're going to be driving crooked down the road.
Right.
So obviously these are really nice, but they're super functional, extremely strong. These are all solid. This started out as a solid block, gets milled down in our machine shop, and then like I was saying, this skid plate is just, you can slide over rocks with this.
That is so
the
rad.
part's not going to bend. You slide over rocks, and if this gets torn up, you just replace it.
Now, for the regular customer that's watching this, can you order in any color, or is it?
Here's the challenge. So Jordan and I had this battle a little while ago, and we like to make them all consistent, right? The same color makes it way easier for ordering. You're talking about stocking and inventory.
Right.
We do a custom color, and it changes the whole dynamic of it. But I told Jordan, I'm like, dude, if I'm getting these super bitchin' parts, I want my own color. I want one of them to get, so.
So generally, right, JT? We got black and raw or clear.
Okay.
So those are our 2 standard colors if you're gonna order on the website or anything like that. There you go.
Nice, okay.
So these are standard colors for billet parts right here. These are generally going to be the fastest items that would be available off the shelf. The challenge with color, which it's possible we can do it, but generally it's like if we already have production, it's gonna have to wait for the next production run and then go and get color. So it is definitely possible. It takes a little longer if that's something that someone's willing to wait for. So staging goes from tacking, welding. These are all staged to get cups on them. So those will get cups and bushings, which come from our machine shop again, which are right there. So we're in the welding, the main weldment stage. Then they'll go on the fixtures and get all the cups. So all that stuff is all going to get cups, bushings, and then it's all going to go to powder coat.
Gotcha. So how many welders do you guys have at any given time?
We have 3.
Okay.
Yeah, 3 guys. They're badass. We've got an awesome system. All been here for a while. So
well, clearly they stay busy. This is a lot of welding.
Exactly. And there's a lot more to come too.
I mean, do you guys have an idea of like hours in one piece? I mean, that's a ton of welding right there.
Absolutely. We could tell you, but then we'd have to kill you.
We have bombs filled with materials on every single kit, and that tells you the hours, material costs, so we can come out with pricing and obviously know how to run this place.
I can imagine.
Yep.
That's a lot of welding right there.
It is. It's a passion and an art, that's for sure.
I will say it's kind of funny, we got into this to work more with our hands, start welding, machining, building stuff. And it's like nowadays, man, we got to a point where it's emails and phone calls.
Right.
It really isn't ideal.
Well, a lot of people don't realize, like, you guys just having probably a day you can come mess around in the shop and actually do the work that everybody complains about is probably like a vacation to you.
Absolutely. Yeah. That is the best. We talk about all the time. We're gonna shut the place down, bring it back to the two of us, and we're gonna build one truck a year and forget about it, because that was fun.
Yeah.
Kind of a big space for just the two of us, but it'd be fun.
We could put half pipes and stuff in here.
There you go. Can we show this?
Yeah, you can show it. Yeah, you're fine. Not too much on it. So this is going to SEMA.
Okay.
SEMA truck. This is our new shop Tundra. This will be one of my new daily drivers and development vehicle. So we partnered with Toyota Escondido on this, and it's got king shocks. It's going to have a full long travel on the front, 3 inches wider each side, billet up control arms, rear trailing arms, upper links.
All right, this is Revel. This is our CNC machine shop. We've got 2 lathes, 2 mills, press brake, and a 4K laser. All in the last two and a half years.
Yeah, about that or so.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's the newest, I guess, department that we've had here kind of in the shop. And yeah, we're still learning. We have a lot of efficiency to go, but we've come a long way. And
Definitely have it running. We've got 2 shifts going right now. We need to keep that going, trying to get the efficiency up and maybe a 3rd shift going.
Now, when we're saying machine shop, is it just for you guys, or are you taking on other projects? I mean, I know you guys are super busy with your own stuff.
Yeah, we actually definitely did it as a necessity for our own stuff, but we are accepting new jobs.
Nice.
So, yep.
Okay. Rad.
we keep it pretty busy, but definitely have other stuff coming in. Lathe, and then mill. Trying to keep a lot of the Baja Kits parts running. Right now it's making, oh actually, those are the Tundra, yeah. So those arms are gonna go on that Tundra you just saw.
Okay.
Yeah, that's how the parts start, right? They start as a chunk of aluminum. So this whole thing, all the way up to here, put in the mill, and it just takes away material. Yeah, bit by bit in different operations. These are 3/0. So we're doing the last one right there. Basically gonna flip it over, take off the bottom side, and you'll have a full control arm. We got material staged, ready to go. So these are actually blocks for the links.
Okay.
So the purple links that we just looked at, right? This is what they start out as.
Newest addition to our machine shop would be our CNC press brake.
Nice.
So just getting this going literally this week. It turns flat fleeces like you're looking at here. These come off of a laser, all nitrogen, and then turn into a CNC bent part here, and then get all welded up like you see here. So.
Oh good, it's eco-friend.
There you go.
Hey, I like it, California compliant around here.
Have to be.
Yeah.
So quick question on that. Everybody freaks out on people being able to run businesses in California. What are your guys' thoughts? Clearly you're doing it. You're successful. What are your guys' thoughts? Let's like reassure the rest of the country we're not all like what you see on TV.
It's all we've ever known is to work here and have a business here. So we made it work. We still are, and we grew up in California.
We grew up in California.
There's a bunch of stuff that's...
We love California. Not everybody's all the other kinds of things that you see about California.
We like the weather. We like where we live. It's all we've ever known. Our family's here. We're pretty rooted.
We're an hour and a half from the desert. I mean, we go to the desert. We're in the desert 2 to 3 times a week going out there. So it's kind of mandatory. Obviously, there's other places in the desert, but I don't know as many places that have where we can go off-road racing and testing and doing all this kind of stuff this often. We can go up to the mountains. We've got a spot in Johnson Valley where we go out to the desert, then we're in the sand dunes, then we're in the pine forest of Big Bear Mountains, all within 30, 40 minutes.
Nice.
And a round trip.
So I know everybody likes to, you know, poop on California, but it's pretty nice here. And it only like,
we do get, it does get pretty terrible. Every once in a while we'll have a 68-degree weather day and we have to put like a jacket on.
I wore a flannel. It was 65 when I left the house today. I wore a flannel.
It was rough. It was a rough day.
So little backers, but this is the laser cutter, right? So we take sheets, flat sheets that you see over there, put them on the laser cutter, and it cuts out the sheets. Then they go over to the press brake you just saw where we bend it up. We also have a tube attachment, and that cuts all of our tubes. Right now we're doing like 8 trophy trucks worth of chassis. So you can see them right here.
2 all-wheel drive trophy trucks that are sitting in here. As you can see, 4-wheel drive. And then you've got 2 2-wheel drive trophy trucks right there. In total, we're cutting 8 new trucks right now.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
All these tubes, they all have the part numbers etched on them too. So when the guys are going, you'll see in a second where they actually put the trucks together. They have part numbers on them so they can follow the CAD from the guys in the shop and the engineers on a tablet, and they can see
kind of what they're doing.
A little different than building stuff in a garage, huh?
Yeah,
A little bit.
Come along. 20 years ago, there wasn't a...
There's a lot of mistakes along the way, let's say that.
Fair,
Figure out how to do it.
All right, so this is BRENTHEL Industries. This is the fabrication department. That's a new luxury pre-runner coming together. A lot of people ask, like, what's a proper luxury pre-runner? What does it start as? A Chevy, a Ford? It does not start as anything. It's a BRENTHEL Industries vehicle from 0 all the way up. We make the arms, we make the chassis. At the end of the day, this will get full air conditioning, heater, everything. Fully enclosed with working doors. That's
yes,
something.
I kind of figured it was more you start off with the truck, but this is full tube chassis. You barely even have a cab.
Yep.
That's crazy.
It's a very, very small portion of a cab.
Yeah.
Basically just gets the functioning doors, because the closeouts for doors and a cab are extremely hard to fabricate and make. So utilize those over a full trophy truck chassis.
That's crazy.
We build anywhere from 15 to 20 brand new trucks a year. Wow. And a lot of it is due to organization. Just trying to keep everything in its spot, give it a home, and a clean workspace.
Well, that's one thing I noticed. I haven't kicked one thing on the floor.
For a shop, it's pretty clean.
Yeah. I mean, the amount of work you guys got going in here, it's pretty freaking impressive.
It's important to us.
Nice. Give me a price range. Just ballpark me on a luxury pre-runner.
So this one will probably be about $750,000. $750,000. Yeah.
They can go up or down from there.
Okay. 750, boys.
I think it's 17. 750,000.
17's like the cab.
Yeah, there's a lot of work into these. Our trophy trucks on average are two-wheel drive around $500,000, and then our all-wheel drives also around $800,000.
That's crazy.
Yep.
Yeah.
Then you add, just think, that's a whole race truck, but you're adding a cab, adding material, air conditioning. It's a lot more work.
Gotcha.
It's all race truck components, just with luxury.
Yeah.
A lot of people ask us how long does a trophy truck last. Well, trophy trucks never die. They just get refixed and messed up. So this guy actually wrecked the front of his truck, ripped the front of it off basically, goes back on the fixture table, and becomes perfect again, like it's new.
There you go. It's just like taking it down to your insurance body shop.
Yeah.
I'm willing to bet. I was willing to bet insurance doesn't touch this.
We got a truck right here going on the rotisserie. So basically, after they come off the surface plate, the brand new truck, put it on the rotisserie. That way, you guys can weld them. They get double pass TIG welded, and they're all rotated so you can get in the right position so they're comfortable and come out with badass welds.
Nice.
You see, like shock mounts. What we do is all of our sub assemblies. Try and have everything sitting on the shelf ready to go.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yep.
And these all get welded on our benches that are over there. We just kind of went by.
So we got another whole different set of welders.
Yep.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, completely
You've got
separate.
bench welders, you've got chassis welders, you've got tabbing welders, aluminum, stainless. Yep.
Nice.
So everything for Baja Kits is MIG welded, and then everything for BRENTHEL Industries is TIG welded.
Okay.
Try and keep a good stock of parts because guys wreck their trucks, obviously. And something a little unique about BRENTHEL is that we do keep a lot of parts in stock. So if something happens to your truck, it's all documented and we can get it to you quickly.
Gotcha. So are a lot of guys repairing their own stuff? I'm assuming they have their own kind of teams, or is it all coming back here typically?
Another part that's linked to that over here. Yeah, that's another part that's unique about us is that we offer the ability to do everything for you.
Nice.
Some of the guys absolutely want to do it on their own, and that's great. But for the guy that, just doesn't want to touch it, and we offer that as well.
Awesome. This is like every kid's dream. Like,
yeah.
These are the RC cars we're still playing with right now in real life right here. This is crazy.
So these trucks right here, some of these are, we got Canada, Australia, trade-in, and there's some new sand car builds. So,
dude, this is wild.
He says trade-in. We offer a lot of guys come to us and say, well, I got a bunch of stuff in my garage. I don't want to personally sell it, so we'll take it on trade towards your trophy truck.
There you go.
We've taken boats, planes, semi-trucks, almost real estate, or did real estate. Yeah, like. If it makes sense, it makes sense.
All right.
This is a new assembly department. So right here, you got a truck that was just recently painted, and it'll be assembled in the next few weeks.
Nice.
So putting the parts on it.
Seal it, coat, painted. It's basically a stainless steel paint in a can. It's really cool. We've tried every which way of paint, but it lets you weld on it and repaint over it again. So it's awesome.
These are our couple new all-wheel drive trophy trucks.
Okay.
So that's something pretty new to the industry. It used to be always two-wheel drive. All-wheel drive was just too many moving parts. But ultimately, it turns out all-wheel drive is faster. No questions asked. Pulls you through the corners faster. It's a lot more work. There's a lot more moving parts. But once you get it dialed in, it really is the way to go.
All-wheel drive comes with portal hubs. So a portal hub is basically, they're crazy heavy, but and very, very expensive. So your hub is down here, but your drive from your CV actually comes in up here.
Okay.
And then we have a 4 gears. So there's a gear behind the hub, a gear up here the CV goes into, and 2 gears here. So 4 gears, drive comes in from the back and it drops it down. That way we can get all the wheel travel, where in the past, before portal hubs came out, you couldn't get as much wheel travel having an axle in there.
Gotcha.
That's why you went with 2-wheel drive most of the time, because travel is more important than anything else in a trophy truck. So if you were limited by 4 inches of travel, you're going to get smoked by a 2-wheel drive to a 4-wheel drive. But once some of the portals and some of the newer stuff start being developed, they're definitely the way to go.
Nice.
Absolutely.
This is
That's the
sick.
front diff right there. Transmission. Oh, there's a transmission just sitting on the floor over there. You can take a look at it.
Just a couple bucks over here, huh?
Yeah, so this is a Fortin transmission, 4-wheel drive. Jonathan, what does this go for?
It's a 5-speed sequential for about $75,000 package for the transmission in the front diff.
That's
So
crazy.
that's one of the reasons why the all-wheel drive is a few $100 grand more than the 2-wheel drive, because you're adding 4-wheel drive, right?
Yeah.
Everything's all included in the transmission.
That's insane.
Lots of construction jobs. Keep them going.
Yeah, right? Like, I've been around these, but I don't think I've ever been around one fully, like, undressed like this. But, like, look at the size of that lower arm right there. That's massive.
And all this hardware right here, that's all aircraft hardware. So the strongest, best. You look at a Boeing 747, you look down at your seats, it's the same type of hardware.
Everything on this truck is 4130 chromoly, for all the steel components, and then all of our aluminum stuff is either 6061 or 7 series, which is just the top of the line, and it's got to be just to be that stout. These trailing arms, that's a 60 plus. It's like a 63-inch chunk of aluminum,
Jeez.
and we put them all in the mill and go to town. So it's a huge chunk of aluminum.
I've got the RC car version.
Yeah. We have an RC car out, Velocity 2.0.
Can I pick it up? I mean, I don't want to scratch nothing, but it's pretty heavy.
They got a little.
Oh no, that's more the that's the restriction over there.
Yeah.
It's actually not that heavy once you break through the tension holding it.
Yeah, they are aluminum, so they have some weight to them. I don't know the exact weight off the top of my head, but
that is so crazy.
Yeah. The chassis by itself weighs about 850 pounds.
Oh, that's not bad at all for the size of this thing.
Chassis, no parts on it.
Right.
When they're completed, they're closer between what you get on them, between 5,500 and 7,000.
That's still not bad.
Yeah. So the fuel cell, though, talking about weight, so this is about 100 gallons of fuel right here. Okay, it's all in the back. So that's roughly 700 pounds. And if you're full, you got 700 pounds. And if you're empty, you just lost 700 pounds.
Gotcha.
So, right, because it's so much fuel, that's something we have to consider when you're doing the geometry and the placement of the fuel in the truck.
Okay.
Because it really affects the springs and how the truck rides.
Right.
When you're going 100 to 150 miles an hour through bumps. And
so I'm assuming I come to you guys, I want to order a trophy truck. Is this our current setup, right? Like, how often are we changing, like model years? Does that change? I mean, what does it look like on your guys' end?
Yeah, we've got a generation 1, 2, 3, 3.5, and an all-wheel drive. We have had each one of them for roughly 5 years. Yep. We're 17, 18 years in business now.
Okay.
But the one we have right now, the Gen 3, we are so stoked with the platform that we kept it there, and then we just got really racy with it, right? Same platform, but you can update your 3 to a 3.5. We added 25 horsepower by doing a few things with spark plugs, intakes.
Okay.
We reduced drag on the third member, reduced drag on the transmission. Just really started tinkering with it to get the absolute best out of it. So
nice.
We don't plan on changing it. It does take us 3 to 5 years to build one. So everyone's like, oh man, I'm gonna buy this one and then the new one's coming out. Well, we haven't even started the design of a new one. So
you're good. Yeah, you got some security here. Plus, I imagine the resale value on this thing is pretty up there.
Yeah, it's actually very, very
okay.
Good. The body for our personal truck, we are leading the points championship right now.
Nice.
Hopefully we'll lock it up. We'll know on Sunday.
There you go. Okay.
Who's the driver?
Ooh.
For this one, it's going to be Connor. So Connor's part of the team, and I'll drive this truck in Score, which is the Mexico series, with Connor, and then he's doing the BITD series. And then Jonathan's in our all-wheel drive and our two-wheel drive trophy truck.
All right, so I got a question, because I don't hang around you cool guys that often, but what if you got to poop while you're racing? Like, it's a genuine question I've always thought about.
It's a fair question. So put it this way, I guess after a while you just figure out your system.
Okay, fair.
So we wear a catheter in the race truck.
All right.
It's basically an external condom. It's a condom with a hose.
Okay.
So you take a leak in the race truck all day. And
where's it go? Out the bottom or to your leg?
yeah, so you strap it to your leg, and then when you have to take a leak, you kick it over the side, and it goes down a skid plate out the truck. On the other hand, I've never had to do that before because you just figure it out before.
Fair.
You figure out your routine, and that morning you know what you have to do.
I mean, I see y'all are in Mexico a lot. Like,
yeah.
I feel like one wrong dinner the night before.
We've seen people that have definitely had that issue, and they came out of the race truck obliterated.
Yeah, we've seen it go bad.
Not a good situation.
Luckily, we've had excellent. I don't know if
that
A lot of fiber in the diet.
I would take about 30 Imodium before I got in a race truck if I was feeling funny.
There you go.
Yeah, going down to Mexico, that's actually one of the things we keep in the chase trucks. Imodium, Pepto, just for the whole crew too. Because going down there, if they drink something, eat something wrong, that's not fun.
Me and Ryan are thinking the same thing.
We both are like allergic to every food and everything. So like, that's always been my thought process. Is like, dude, I'd never survive.
The Baja 1000, that's a 24-hour race.
That's crazy.
Right? I mean, oftentimes you'll split it up with people, but you're still in the truck for 12 hours on your own.
Yeah.
I think the most you and I have been in a truck was over 20 hours together.
It was 22.
Yeah. 22 hours.
44 hours. It took 44 hours to finish. Started in Ensenada, ended in Cabo or La Paz, but we were in the truck together at the time, years ago. 22 hours.
That's crazy.
Too much.
Yeah.
Yeah, too much time in a race truck. So down here you have all the trucks we service. Earlier we were talking about what they are. On the left side are all customers' vehicles. They house these. They stay here with us. We fix them, we service them, change their oil, whatever they might need.
Okay.
On the right-hand side are pretty much all BRENTHEL trucks that Jordan and I personally own, and we either race them or rent them out. Because we also rent them. So
All the above.
Yep.
Okay, well, you know, I like to ask the hard-hitting questions.
Yeah.
All right, I want to go race
much is it to rent?
score for the weekend. I mean, I'm assuming, does it come with like a concierge package?
It more or less does, but it's a man's concierge package. So
Okay.
we don't fluff your pillow or give you roses.
But you guys will take care, like...
So we do everything from start to
Is there a
finish.
crew coming with me?
Oh yeah, 100%.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, so there's probably 30 to 40 guys.
Okay. Oh wow.
Yeah, 30 to 40 guys that'll come down. We trailer it down for you. We bring it to the start line. You have to arrive with a helmet and suit. We do 2 training days ahead of time, where you get to test out a truck.
That's
So,
crazy.
Yeah, just come out, get you out. At least at Johnson Valley, crazy the level of prep they go through. You know, it's not like your regular car where you just change oil. As you can see behind me, all the different trucks, it's like you take everything off. You start by taking the body off, then you start cleaning the truck. The arms come off all the way, all the hardware. So, you know, to prep and service these trucks is definitely pricey.
I can imagine.
Annually, to prep a Spectre 6100 truck, a whole year worth of service, about $150,000. So if you wanted to race, that would be fuel, tires, the whole truck on a 6100 style truck.
Which compared to a lot of other styles of racing is very reasonable.
I was just going to say, that's not horrible. I mean,
Yeah.
you can come up with that cost from sponsors alone.
Yeah.
Buying the truck's a little different ballgame, but I mean, to have you guys literally take care of everything from head to toe, and store here? Is that
Most of these trucks live here.
Yep.
Okay.
A lot of these guys, they'll either live in another state and they fly in. You got all sorts of guys. Some guys will trailer it out there, even though you maintenance it, and you got other guys who fly in a helicopter and they just bring their helmet and they're good to go.
I didn't know we were coming to like this craziness. You know, I was like, oh, I'm super stoked at picking up my Bronco parts, and then it's just like every corner we come around, I'm just been like more blown away and more blown away. Like literally, like these look like toys.
Yeah.
Because they're like
They're big RC cars.
They really are.
If you ever played with an RC10 or built one back in the day, it's very similar kind of stuff. Yeah, a little bigger level.
This is so sick, man.
Well, guys, we got a super sick tour of Baja Kits and BRENTHEL Industries today, and we've got all of our Bronco parts right here. I'm so excited to finally get a jump on this thing.
Again, we got to give a huge thank you to you guys for having us out. We appreciate you guys. Where can everybody find you?
Yep,
BajaKits.com, BRENTHELindustries.com, BRENTHEL Racing.
You got it.
There you go. So
I know a lot of you guys that watch me are contractors and own companies. Just come spend a little bit of money.
Come on down.
There you go. They'll take good care of you.
oh, our hitch is gonna touch. You aren't friends unless your hitches touch.
We're gonna do a little 110 swap here so Nick can get it delivered to the winner.
Want to lower it down so we're level?
Hey, maybe this will help.
Almost.
Okay, guys, well, we got to drive back home, and we still don't have the Bronco. It's a couple days over now what I should have had it back from paint, so because the days are dwindling down. We have just about all the parts now except for my rear shocks back from anodizing as well. So the Bronco coming back from paint doesn't make me as nervous as the rear shock coming back from anodizing. I don't know if they're gonna show up or not. This is gonna get crazy. So with that, we're gonna wrap up. As always, thank you guys so much for watching. If you're not subscribed already, please click the subscribe. Yeah, butchered that one. All right, just check out workfordapparel.com. Like, subscribe, go follow Chris, buy feet pictures from him, and just do that. Okay, bye.
Damn. Yeah.